Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about the old versus new Rolex Batman BLNR. As you can see on the screen, the old one is on the left with the oyster style bracelet, and the new model that was featured at Baselworld is on the right with the Jubilee bracelet. As you can see on the screen, the old style is on the left and the new style is on the right. The new Jubilee bracelet is also the same one that comes on the GMT Master 2 Pepsi, which was released last year. The center links are polished while the outer links are satin finished. The Jubilee style bracelet also comes with the Easy Link extension system and secures onto the wrist via an oyster lock folding safety clasp. Another big change with the new Rolex Batman compared to the old Rolex Batman is the movement inside the case. The GMT Master reference 126710 BLNR runs on the new generation caliber 3285 with an increased power reserve of 70 hours. I myself personally don't really care about the power reserve, but this is something that you'll have to think about yourself when you comparing the old one with the new one. Design-wise, you'll have to choose if you prefer the GMT Batman with an oyster bracelet or with a Jubilee bracelet. Both have merits in their own right, and both do give the watch a completely different look. If you prefer the sportier style of the oyster bracelet, then the older GMT Master 2 would be your better option. But if you like to pair your watch with a dressier style, then the Jubilee will probably be a better pick. Me personally, when I'm choosing between the oyster bracelet or the Jubilee, I tend to go towards the oyster bracelet. Simply for the fact I've owned many Datejusts in the past, and I've had Jubilee bracelets pretty much the whole way. I believe the Batman is the only Rolex I've ever owned that has the oyster bracelet. The case shape itself has also changed slightly. On the new style with the Jubilee on the left, you can see that it's slightly more tapered and more narrow than the old style on the right. Now, in pictures, you might be able to pick that up a little bit, but in real life, when handling both of the watches, I don't really notice a difference. But I thought it'd be worth mentioning that fact that the case shape has changed. I personally feel like Rolex changed the case shape so that you cannot interswap the different bracelet. Like, you cannot put the new style Jubilee onto the old Batman and make people think it's the new one. Here's a closer look at the bracelet from the underside and a shot of the clasp. The Jubilee bracelet, I will say that it is a little bit more scratch resistant. It's a lot harder to see scratches on the Jubilee bracelet, at least from the Datejusts that I've owned. The oyster style, if you get like a nick or a big scratch, it can potentially show up more and, kind of irk you. Now, if you already own the old style Batman and you want the Jubilee bracelet, although you can't get the OEM from Rolex for the bracelet, you can get an aftermarket one online. I have seen other people do this as well. Just purchase the Jubilee bracelet online, and then you can also swap out the Rolex clasp onto it. Mechanically speaking, the new GMT model has a better automatic movement with improved power reserve, precision, and magnetic resistance. So if you're inclined to go with improved technology and the latest and greatest, then the newer model might be a better choice for you. However, it's worth noting that the older style Batman is still very robust and durable, and most likely will not give you any issues if you choose to go with that one. I myself still have my old Batman that I bought, I believe in, I think it was 2016 or 2017. I've had it for a while now, and I still love it. Here's a quick wrist shot of the day that I bought my Rolex BLNR GMT2 Batman. Thanks again for watching.